Huh? Come here. Is the air even on?
No, she said she's gonna come back in the morning and turn it on.
Sound like that. Let it marinate.
Yeah, basically.
Because they didn't get rid of this, so I was like, this little air thing. Oh shit. Tell them I'm ready for more. It's game time. We gotta go old fashioned. We gotta do something crazy. I like this one. Nah, you gonna do another color. I might put this up in the chat for real, because I'm tired of us playing. I ain't gonna hold you.
We've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the New York Giants. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, I'm playing this game. Let me call you back. Let me call you back. All right.
Time with Antonio Gibson. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. You think about this strong safety position, and they're the more bulkier guys in the free safety, but that's a great athleticism to hustle in and break up that play. A handoff for Gibson. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
It's a first down and more for Gibson. Touchdown, Washington. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage, got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the run is Nwangu, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip, and I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. They'll check that down to Nwangu.
That's just annoying. You throwing that motherfucker quick.
Around the 47 this time.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Well, this Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on
Yeah,
team.
I'm bumping them.
Last game, this team does a
I'm
nice job
bumping them,
getting
too.
opponents on the ground.
And they're going to have another
That's
1st
crazy.
down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 28.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Escaping the pressure.
Throw it up. Just throw it up.
Just get rid of it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10. On play action, Allen. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
That's
He's
crazy.
got it.
That's
Touchdown,
crazy.
Giants. Quez Watkins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play? They'll look to throw.
Okay. Okay. That's amazing. That's amazing.
His guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
I threw it early, too.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback.
So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And some space here. And he will take it on in.
Yeah, that's just amazing, bro.
Touchdown.
I mean, I would. All right, just keep playing,
With touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is
that shit is crazy. They don't have enough.
Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Giants are going to take possession.
He doesn't have enough arm. Dang, that's crazy.
Not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any steps. Get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now this time, Allen will throw. Pressure right. This one complete to be Cole Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Defensively, they just lost him. He was waving his arms saying, I'm wide open. They found him.
Yeah, and it's so interesting about when a receiver starts to wave his arms because some guys, right off the line of scrimmage, they declare themselves open. You know, those guys throw the one arm up, hit me right now. In this case, he was so wide open that he was frantically trying to get his attention and make sure he got the football. And then I'm sure his only thought when the ball was in the air, don't drop it. Had too much time to think. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 67 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll run with Iwangu. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defense in front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Drops this off with Iwangu. Then he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him
That's killing me, bro.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10.
I made sure everybody was inside stuff.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Allen.
Oh my God!
Intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time, but lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
Why are people getting
So the
saved?
Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. And his kick is indeed good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
But whenever you call and run the hitch route, a lot of times that ball's got to be in the air before the receiver even turns around. That's the result of throwing it so many times in practice. It's really a timing route. Make sure that ball's out of your hands, and oftentimes the receiver turns around, and there's the ball. Nice completion there.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to make this a close game again. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to a field goal. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Handoff here to Nwangwu, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
had the first down. But, Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it. But I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
Now it's Nwangu.
That shit is killing me. Because I'm getting right where he's supposed to be at.
93 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Nwangu.
That's what I'm waiting for. He should be. Having these linemen is helping.
I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still
Oh,
open
my
for the
God.
coordinator.
Allen's throw is complete, and they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 21.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's Nwangu. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Handoff right side to Nwangu.
I already know that first play.
Go get it down to the 7.
You had to switch the play because you know what I knew it was.
They've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Allen off the play fake. Flush to his right. And he will
Oh,
take it
my
all
God.
in for a giant touchdown.
Dude just took off.
Josh Allen keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, they'll throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh!
That is incomplete.
Forgot he's slow.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible. So I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
I just got to contain QB scramble, and I can work out everything else.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half from the 6. Good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 119 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3. Another run now for Nwangu. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power and running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now they try the right side here. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Damn!
Let this go for the end zone, and that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On play action, Allen. Being chased out left.
Oh, my God.
That all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. First run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
2nd and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Oh, he's open.
Can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Josh Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Okay, and then the lineman is just looking at him,
That
too.
huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And
Hell nah.
Revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Giants are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
He's just too slow. I can't leave him in here.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack in the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll go right back to Nwangu. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run.
I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They'll look to run with Nwangu.
That shit's killing me, man.
For a Giant touchdown. Kene Nwangu with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start?
Oh, shoot.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And who's got it? The Giants. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect 2nd half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets him a little bit closer. Takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then
Bryce, no way.
back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
And still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll set up a throw. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because they're
come on, you gotta pull faster.
Can really generate big plays for an offense.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Oh, that boy blitzing.
He'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. One more time with Gibson, and he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive.
I can't even throw the ball.
Down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the
Letting it go
Giants are
right
gonna
there.
Get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 141 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now Allen.
Come on, throw it.
Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Here's Allen.
I already knew it was going.
That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you have someone throwing it that well, confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confident
Oh, the first sack of the night. God dang.
Sweat. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7. Play action. Allen. Going deep here for Watkins.
It's just crazy how open they getting.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. So Allen's going to look to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. Here's 2nd and 10. On the toss, here's Nwangu. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Tacklers for a solid gain of 9. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more